Hi, everyone. Welcome to Infiflex's InfoPulse webinar series. I'm Jackie Mosier, Support Associate here at Infiflex. I'm excited to be hosting today. Each month, we explore emerging trends and cloud solutions, dive into what they are and why they're vital for business success. So we'll look at how cloud technology isn't just an investment, it's a smart move for optimizing operations, scaling growth, and staying competitive. So on the agenda today, we have what is a CRM, the brief story behind CRMs or client relationship managers, the top reasons a small business needs a CRM or a mid-market size business, some guidelines for selecting a CRM, best questions to ask whenever you're researching them, and pitfalls to avoid. There's a lot of us that still use ledgers, Excel sheets, which doesn't necessarily help us. But there are over 350 CRMs in the market today. Some of the more commonly known ones are Salesforce, HubSpot, Pipedrive, Jiffy, our CRM platform or custom application platform, Zoho, just to name a few. And just to give you a brief idea of the history behind client relationship managers and how they started, as you can see, you have the ledger era, which has a lot of manual processes. So businesses use ledgers for recording customer information, sales, transactions, but a lot of the challenges, it was definitely prone to errors because it's all based off of what you can remember. And if you wrote it down correctly, it's very time consuming and it's difficult to scale. As you're looking more into the advancement of it, you have the transition to spreadsheets. So digital ledgers, Excel sheets, they replace paper, improving accessibility, but there are still some limitations here, lacking real-time updates and the automation pieces. And then you have the introduction around the late 80s of a basic CRM or client relationship manager, where you have the introduction of contact databases. So early CRMs were really focused on organizing customer contact info. And then you have the implementation of automated tasks. So simplifying tasks like sending emails or tracking interactions. And then you still have the modernization of CRM and the advancements where you have full integration now, where you can combine the sales processes, marketing, and service side. So it's really more data-driven. So you have real-time analytics, AI-driven insights, automation, and you're boosting efficiency. And then even more so today, you have even more advancements where you have omni-channel, where you're able to engage customers across email, social media, and all of your different platforms. You have customization now where you're able to tailor your workflows and automations to improve your customer experience. And then you have scalable growth. So support for everything from small businesses to large enterprises. So that just gives you a little bit of a progression over some of the CRM advancements in today's world and integrated platforms. And this just gives you an idea of what it looks like going from a Rolodex to an actual data-driven CRM implementation. So CRM, or client relationship manager, it definitely refers to the approach companies use to manage their interactions with existing and potential customers. So what is a CRM? So CRM stands for Customer or Client Relationship Manager. It's a system that helps manage and streamline your interactions with customers and prospects. So what it does is it centralizes your data for sales, marketing, your customer service teams, and why it is beneficial for any business of any size to implement them or start utilizing a client relationship manager is you have a lot of enhanced customer service. So you're able to track and manage all of your interactions in one place, increase sales so you have better lead management and conversion tracking. It improves your efficiency, so streamlining your workflows and automating your tasks. You have data-driven insights, so you're able to generate reports, create dashboards to really make informed decisions. And you have boosted retention. So whenever you're personalizing your communication, it just helps further nurture those stronger relationships, whether it's internally, externally, with potential clients or your current clients. So at its simplest definition, a CRM system allows businesses to manage business relationships and manage the information associated with them. So what does this even mean in terms of what we just talked about? So for example, this is just an example. This does not company doesn't exist, but so ABC Electronics, they have a challenge where they have disorganized customer data, slow response times, and they're missing out on sales opportunities. So how a CRM would help them create a solution is when they implement it, it'll help centralize all of their customer information into one spot and automate their follow-ups. So their result is 30% sales growth. So a CRM helped prioritize leads, and they were able to track their progress, leading to faster response times. So automated reminders for customer inquiries, reduced delays. And then overall, you have improved customer satisfaction. So whenever you're having those personalized interactions, it just leads to better retention and better reviews. So why do we still do it the old-fashioned way of pen and paper? So there are a lot of reasons that make sense. You're comfortable, it works, too busy, you know all of your customers, you can't afford the cost of implementation, but you know, some other factors that could be contributing to also these are lack of awareness. So some businesses don't fully understand the value of a client relationship manager and how it improves customer management, sales tracking, and then just overall operations. Cost concerns, smaller companies may perceive implementing a client relationship management system as expensive or unnecessary, especially if they're operating on tight budgets. Resistance to change, you know, you're comfortable, you have a system in place, it's worked for a while. But when you are accustomed, so when teams are accustomed to using different spreadsheets or manual methods, they might be resistant to transitioning to a digital solution or implementing a client relationship manager, viewing it as complex or time consuming. And they may be right in a sense. There's always a learning curve, but once you learn it, you do gain that time back. There's also a lot of misconceptions too. So some believe that client relationship managers are really only for large businesses, but when you look at what it actually does, you're overlooking a scalable option that's designed for smaller operations. It's easier to implement something when you're not as busy or you have the time to do it, rather than whenever you're getting busier as a business and you're trying to manage where your leads are coming from, what stage they're in, and then you're losing that information. Another common misconception or bad taste, I would say, is poor implementation experiences. Some businesses have tried CRMs and maybe it previously failed because there was a confusing software setup, or maybe it wasn't exactly what they needed for their processes and workflows that they actually use on a day-to-day basis. And it just left a bad taste in that business's mouth, and it made them hesitant to try again. That does happen. And then there's also the time investments. A lot of companies may feel that they don't have the time to implement and train a staff on a CRM, especially during busy periods. So these challenges, when addressed, can actually open doors to improved efficiency and customer relationships. And we'll talk about what you can do as a business later on and the questions to ask to help overcome these factors. Some real life examples of some companies that still don't utilize a CRM would be a mom and pop shop, or for example, a family owned coffee shop. They may rely on pen and paper or spreadsheets for tracking customers and sales, or they view a CRM or a client relationship manager as unnecessary since they manage only a small customer base, despite the fact that a client relationship manager could boost repeat business. Another example could be a local construction firm or a small contractor. They may handle leads through email chains and phone calls without realizing how a client relationship manager could streamline follow-ups, project management, but they're sticking to their outdated systems. And then you have growing startups. So a startup might focus on rapid product development and neglect setting up a CRM, believing that their team can manage customer interactions manually as they scale, but they end up missing opportunities because there's disorganization in their processes. And when you look at nonprofit organizations, like a local charity may believe a client relationship manager is too expensive despite managing many donor relationships. So a CRM could help them organize donor communication and fundraising efforts efficiently, but maybe their budget fears could be holding them back. So these are just a few examples that highlight how different industries and company sizes struggle with CRM adoptions due to cost, complexity, or misperceptions. So the biggest thing we hear is time, and people are too busy, but would you still be busy if you could buy back 10 to 15% of your time? When you're utilizing a customer or client relationship management system, it can significantly enhance efficiently and save time in several key areas of your day-to-day processes. So a CRM can consolidate all of your customer data in one place, reducing time spent searching for information across multiple different platforms, or if you're using pen and paper, your notes. You have automated tasks now. So with your client relationship manager, it automates repetitive tasks such as your data entry, follow-up emails, appointment scheduling, freeing up more of your time for strategic activities or creativity for your business. And then whenever you're integrating these client relationship managers, you have communication tools. So your team can easily track interactions, ensuring, follow-ups are missed and enhancing collaboration. And if you don't have a team, it just makes it easier for yourself to do it because you're one person. And then inside of your platform or your client relationship manager, you're able to view your analytics and reporting. So it provides valuable insights through that automation. And that allows you to provide quicker decision-making without the need to compile that data manually, which goes hand in hand with improving customer management or your customer success. So by having a complete view of your customer interactions, your team or yourself can respond more effectively, leading to quicker resolutions and happier clients. So whenever you're leveraging these features, businesses or yourself, if you're just starting out, you can reclaim your hours in your day, and then you're able to focus on your growth and innovation. When you're utilizing a CRM, on average, it can save 10 hours per week per employee. So, and this is according to a study by Salesforce, companies that use the CRM experience a 32% increase in productivity, largely due to the time saved on manual tasks, improved communication. And by automating processes and having your customer information centralized, teams can spend less time on the administrative work and more on building relationships and driving that growth. Another, not necessarily excuse, but a lot of businesses feel as if they know all of their customers. We know our best customers, we know our high potential growth customers, we know our tough customers, but how many current and past customers do you actually have? Do you know the total number of it? How many prospects have you been able to call on in the past 1 or 2 years? So when you're utilizing a client relationship management system or a customer relationship management system, it does offer several key benefits for businesses, even if you feel that you know your customers well. Again, it's keeping all of your data centralized. So it's consolidating your customer information into one place, making it easily accessible to all of your team members, yourself. And then this reduces the risk of miscommunication and ensures everyone's on the same page. It also improves your customer insights. So it's providing analytics and reporting tools that reveal trends and patterns in your customer behavior or potential customers' behavior, helping businesses make informed decisions about marketing and sales strategies. And then that continues further into enhancing customer engagement. So you're able to track interactions and preferences, enabling personalized communication that strengthens relationships and nurtures them and improves your customer satisfaction. And it's streamlining those processes too as you're doing all of these things. So when you're automating your routine tasks like follow-ups, reminders, it's saving you time and allows either yourself or if you have staff to focus on building relationships rather than the administrative work. And as all of these things are being streamlined, that frees up your time to focus on scalability. So as your business is growing, a customer relationship management system or a CRM, it can adapt to increasing your customer data and more complex interactions, supporting that sustainable growth. So even if a business believes it knows its customers, a CRM can deepen those relationships and help you nurture those and enhance them overall. Misconceptions about the affordability of CRMs often stem from many key factors. So initial costs. Many businesses, they do focus on the upfront costs associated with CRM software. So they may see high licensing fees or setup costs and mistakenly believe that these represent the total investment required. And then this can deter smaller businesses that operate on tight budgets. When you look at the research, it does show that when a business uses a CRM to contact customers, those customers are likely to spend 20 to 40% more on their next purchase. So there's always some kind of handoff whenever you're making an initial investment, because that's what it really is. And then if you're looking at any ongoing fees when it comes to, your CRM systems, they do often come with monthly or annual subscription fees, which do add up over time. Some businesses fail to account for the return of investment that a CRM can deliver. So you have improved sales processes, better customer retention, and streamlined operations. So when you have perceived exclusivity, there's a common belief that CRMs are primarily designed for large enterprises with vast resources. So this misconception can lead small and medium-sized businesses to think that CRM solutions won't cater to their specific needs or that they're too complex for their operations, which leads into a lack of understanding of pricing models. So CRM pricing structures, they can vary widely. There's 350 plus companies that offer them out there. So what you do want to realize is whenever they do vary, they can vary from tiered plans to pay-as-you-go models. But businesses may not fully grasp that those options are available. And that leads to the assumption that all CRMs are similarly expensive when there are some out there that are quite affordable. And you also have the customization piece where it fits your business's needs. And whenever you're looking at the pricing models, you just want to make sure that there are no hidden costs. That is one thing that, businesses worry about are additional expenses that might not be clear at first, such as costs for training, customization, ongoing support. So these uncertainties can amplify your fears if you're not aware of them. So you just want to make sure that from the get-go, everything is on the table and you're aware of them. And sometimes companies get lost in the features rather than value. So whenever companies do get caught up in feature comparisons instead of evaluating how a CRM will enhance their specific business processes, they might dismiss a CRM as too costly without considering how it can improve efficiency, boost sales, and enhance customer satisfaction. You also want to avoid short-term thinking. Businesses do focus on immediate costs rather than the long-term benefits. So a CRM can lead to increase sales again, improve customer relationships, and the operational efficiencies that result in significant savings over time. So rather than looking at short term, you want to focus on the long term. And again, this just goes into converting more leads. So whenever you're spending money on online marketing, newspaper, call centers, referrals, all CRMs have some form of tracking and managing leads. So this ensures you know exactly who's in the pipeline, where they are, and how they got there. And this is going to go into more detail about how your marketing is performing and what exactly it is to track lead generation, understand your ROI. So a CRM, it helps businesses track and analyze your interactions, providing the marketing performance insights by data collection. So it's gathering your data from all of your various channels, whether it's email, social media, website visits, and then giving a comprehensive view of your customer engagement. And whenever you're looking at this, businesses can monitor specific marketing campaigns. So seeing which ones drive the most leads and conversion, so you can really make that data-driven decision on which campaign to focus on, or which campaign is performing better, gives you a better ROI, and it allows for segmentation based on behavior and demographics, so you can further tailor marketing efforts to specific audiences or customers. And by tracking leads through the sales funnel, businesses can identify where marketing efforts are effective or where improvements are needed, utilizing your best resources for that. And as you're looking at all of this information, you have your reporting and analytics too. So your CRM generates reports that highlight key metrics, enabling your data-driven decision to refine any marketing strategies. So ultimately, it provides you actionable insights, helping businesses optimize your marketing efforts so you can really get a better ROI. And it helps with your organization too. So by centralizing all of that information, your key elements like emails, contacts, tasks, touch points, and files, your CRM integrates with your email system to log your communications, ensuring that there's a complete history of interactions that you or your team, it's easily accessible. With all of your contacts, your CRM stores their detailed profiles, including interaction history, notes, allowing for even more personalized communication, and everyone's on the same page with what has been communicated before, what needs to be communicated next. And with your task management, you'd be able to assign and track the tasks related to specific contacts or projects, ensuring that deadlines are met for project management, even with touch points. So it's logging every interaction, whether it's a call, meeting, email with your clients, helping teams maintain context and continuity in those relationships. And with your CRM centralizes your documents and files that's related to clients or projects, making it easy to share and access important information, whether it's internally, externally. And then just to give a small example, whenever you're considering, let's say, like a small marketing agency, the agency would integrate its email system so every client communication is automatically logged in their CRM. So that allows their team members to see past emails when discussing a project. And then for their contacts, each client has a detailed profile. So including your contact information, campaign history, preferences, and then this helps enable personalized outreach. And then team members can assign tasks related to client projects or follow-ups or mass blasts or promotions, like maybe preparing a report or scheduling a meeting, ensuring accountability and deadlines are met. And the CRM tracks all interactions, so your touch points, calls, meetings, emails, and providing just a comprehensive view of that relationship. And all project-related documents are stored in the CRM in files, making it easy to access and share files among your team members or with the client that you're working on a project with. So this just helps the organization, helps the agency deliver tailored services, improving the client satisfaction, and then ultimately still driving the business growth. And it helps to maximize selling opportunities too, by centralizing the data, streamlining communication, and enhancing the overall sales processes. You get to, in terms of the centralization of all of your data, you can consolidate all of the interactions, preferences, purchase history, and then that would allow yourself or your sales team to tailor their approach effectively. With the lead management, that helps track leads, opportunities, enabling yourself or your team to prioritize follow-ups and manage that pipeline efficiently, knowing exactly where they are, what stage, if you've met with them, if you haven't. And when you're automating your tasks, the automation features reduce administrative tasks, allowing salespeople to focus on building relationships and ultimately getting them to say a yes or a no. And then when you're looking at the CRM, it's able to provide insights into trends and customer behavior, helping you refine your strategies and target higher potential leads. And this also helps facilitate with collaboration among team members too. So it's ensuring everyone is informed about customer interactions and status updates. So when you're leveraging these capabilities, a CRM helps businesses identify and act on selling opportunities more effectively. So whenever you're looking to increase referrals from existing customers, customer relationship management or CRM system can significantly boost your referrals in multiple different ways. So first and foremost, personalized communication. Because you have customer interactions and preferences in your centralized data in one platform, you're now able to personalize follow-ups that resonate with clients, making them feel even more valued. It also opens up more customer insights because you're able to analyze your customer data. Your CRM identifies satisfied customers who would likely be able to refer your company to others. And then your CRM, because it has this information, allows you to target them more effectively. Implementing referral programs. So many CRMs facilitate the creation of referral programs and the management of them. So it's automating your incentives for customers who refer new business. And then you just have another key piece is timely engagement. So with the automation, your automated reminders can prompt timely check-ins with your clients, maintaining those relationships that encourage referrals, even if it's a happy birthday, congratulations. Hey, I saw you the other day at the coffee shop. This allows you to keep all of those interactions into one system. And that helps with how CRM streamline the process of gathering feedback. So this helps you address any issues promptly, enhancing customer satisfaction, ultimately leading to more referrals. So a CRM really nurtures those relationships, making it easier for satisfied customers to share their positive experiences with others, helping you to increase referrals from your existing customers. One example of this is Zendesk. It is a popular platform. It's used by many businesses. But for example, a retail company using Zendesk can track customer inquiries through various channels. So their email, chat, social media, it's all in one place. So when a customer reaches out about a delayed order, their support agents can quickly access the customer's order history and previous interactions. And then this allows them to provide a personalized response, such as offering a discount on future purchases or an estimated delivery date. Additionally, too, Zendesk analytics tools help the company identify frequent issues, leading to proactive improvements in their shipping processes. As a result, the company enhances customer satisfaction, driving their loyalty while reducing the volume of repetitive inquiries. So this helps explain how to improve products and services utilizing a CRM. So whenever you're getting that customer feedback collection, the CRMs facilitate gathering customer feedback through your surveys, support interactions, providing insights into what customers like, dislike, what they're inquiring about most frequently. And then you can look at the data analysis. And then by analyzing customer behavior and preferences, businesses can identify trends, enabling them to tailor products and services to meet specific needs. So when you're looking at the segmentation too, your CRMs allow businesses to segment their customer base. So it's helping your business develop targeted marketing strategies and personalized offerings that resonate better with different groups or demographics, and that enhances your communication. So the CRM systems enable better communication across departments, also with your customers and potential leads, ensuring that, product development teams are informed about customer needs, issues. Your customers stay informed as well. And that also helps lead into innovation and improvement. So your insights gained from the CRM data can drive innovation, leading to new features or products or updates that address customer pain points. So when you're leveraging these insights, businesses can continually refine your offerings, leading to improved customer satisfaction, loyalty, and then also too, your products and services just keep improving with that. When you're looking into your CRM, you want to make sure the mobility features there. Obviously, we live in a digital age, but mobility in a CRM offers several different benefits. So you want to make sure you have real-time access, so you and your team can access client data, update information, close deals from anywhere, improving your response times, also increasing your productivity. So mobile CRMs, they allow your employees to work on the go, reducing downtime, increasing efficiency, because especially this day and age, everyone is on the go. We're in the hustle culture. It does foster better collaboration, so teams can, or yourself, even fostering better collaboration with yourself. You can share updates instantly, ensuring everyone's aligned, or assign yourself tasks, follow-ups. And that all ties into enhanced customer experience. So faster responses, personalized interactions, these just lead to better customer satisfaction. And you have better data accuracy too, because your updates are happening in real time, reducing your errors. You have easy reporting too. So CRMs definitely enhance your reporting capabilities. So because all of your data is now centralized into one space, you're able to consolidate your customer data from various sources, making it easy to generate comprehensive reports. So whether it's customizable dashboards where you can display key metrics such as sales performance, customer engagement, support ticket resolution times, tailored to their specific needs, or if you want to track how long it's actually taking for your project to be completed, you're able to create dashboards that would display those metrics on there for you and automate reporting. So many CRMs, they automate report generation, allowing yourself to schedule regular reports for metrics like conversion rates or customer satisfaction. And then this just keeps saving time and ensuring consistency, which is why the real-time insights are so important, because CRMs provide those real-time data updates, enabling businesses to monitor performance and make those informed decisions quickly. And whenever you're utilizing reporting tools, they can analyze your historical data to identify trends, helping businesses forecast future performance and adjust strategies accordingly, and making those data-informed decisions. So when you're leveraging these reporting capabilities, businesses can gain deeper insights into your operations, improve your decision-making, and really drive overall performance. You're also able to start off every meeting by looking at your actual numbers, whether it's sales meetings, creating your dashboards to show contact and lead reports, pipelines, win-loss ratios, and keeping meetings objective and productive. So what questions you should ask when looking for a CRM outside? Obviously, you want to ask about number of users, should include full opportunity lifecycle, pre and post sales. Do they offer a month-to-month option? Are new licenses? What is the cost of the next tier? But you also want to consider, can the CRM be tailored to fit my specific business needs? Integration, does it integrate with my current tools, email, marketing platforms? User experience, is the interface intuitive and user-friendly? What workflows or processes can be automated? Can the CRM grow with my business? What training and support options are available? How secure is the data storage and access? One thing too, you also want to make sure you're asking about are any hidden costs. Does it cost anything else to implement? Consider some additional costs in your budget for a margin of error, whether it could be a customization piece you didn't know, or integration may be an additional charge. Mobility too. Does it have a mobile option, which most do now because we're in a digital age? What is the desktop experience versus the mobile experience? That is important because they can differ. And does it allow you to dial from inside the CRM? So when you say dial, does it allow you to make phone calls, have conversations with your clients? The integration side. So again, very important. Does it integrate with your platforms you already have? And if it does, is there an additional cost, or does it have to go to a different tier of pricing? And is there a marketplace that offers additional applications that work with the CRM? One really big question is, who has ownership of your data? So most CRM platforms are SaaS-based or software as a service and hosted in cloud environment. So you're either paying annually or monthly for it. You're renting your software with your data. You want to know how to extract your data and understand how long they keep your data if you leave, because you own your data, but you're renting their software to utilize it. And you also want to ask how long you have after your subscription to move your data. Some things to ask in regards to user experience or ease of use. This gets overlooked because of the feature-rich platforms. So the more you start simple, it's definitely going to give you a better adoption rate, which means a better implementation rate for yourself or your company. Users need to see it as a tool, not a task. It is there to assist you and help automate the mundane tasks so you can really do what you do as a salesperson or a business owner, which is nurture, lead, and grow. Properly training your end users is very, very important to use the software and can help with the transition. So the more you know and ask questions in the initial implementation process, it's going to lead to a smoother transition as you implement more and more features. Too much too fast can lead to users giving up, so start small. You can always add on and build rather than starting large and then wishing you could take away. Bells and whistles really don't mean much if no one is using the system. There are client relationship managers that are customizable, so businesses run differently. Even if they are in the same vertical, your day-to-day operations might not be the same. Each business has their own set of processes and procedures. Each has their own terms and acronyms, whether you're in hospitality. Hospitality could be hotels or boutique hotels or restaurants, bars, dive bars, whatever it may be. And also each business has different KPIs and activities that take place. So when you look for a CRM that has the ability to be customized from user to user within the business, this can prove to be valuable as each user is able to optimize their comfort level and increase their ease of use when navigating through the software. With 350 CRMs on the market today, you definitely have a lot to choose from, and it's not slowing down. So bigger companies come with stability and longevity. However, bigger is not always the best. You want to ask these questions. What will happen to your data if the CRM company goes under? Will support still be available? Is the company able to budget for future development of the product? Can your data be transferred into a different CRM system, or is it using unfamiliar coding? And then also choosing a reputable and stable software company can ensure future and continued usage of your data in the software. So you want to make sure you're doing your research, your due diligence. There's nothing wrong with doing multiple discovery calls and making an informed decision on what CRM works best for your company. When it comes to support, it is inevitable. At some point, you're going to need some type of support, whether it's a CRM, email, laptop, tech. You do need support at some time. It's not a matter of if, but when. So some systems include support with your license. So you want to make sure to ask what's included in that specifically in detail, while others have support plans that can be purchased or you can pay per incident, like a you break, I fix. So oftentimes support with the CRM company means long hold times, which can be aggravating. So an alternative to working with the software company support is finding an independent tech support consultant. whenever you're researching for a CRM, go through as many trials or demos until you find out what you like, what you don't like, to make sure it really works for you and what you're needing it to. There are so many businesses I talk to where they have a bad taste in their mouth for platforms such as a CRM because they've used it and it doesn't do exactly what they need it to, but they're locked into a contract or they just had a bad experience. But demo and trial a few different CRMs, learn the system, get a feel for its interface, its navigation, ask for customers that can give, or not customers, sorry, ask for companies that can give you a live demo of how they use the system, or ask someone who is in a related industry if they can show you their CRM they're using to see how it works for them. There's no shame, there's no harm in that. You know, the more you make an educated decision, it is better for you. And then also have people from different parts of the organization sit in on the demo to help identify any blind spots. So this is really, really, really important as well. Just because you may be managing a team or you're the owner of the company, and you may not be there on a day-to-day basis or really know the ins and outs of what maybe the sales team may need or the marketing team may need. So having every person who would be utilizing this software on those demos with you is very crucial. And then they can give feedback and the company can really make the best decision for them. And here are some pitfalls to avoid. Lack of commitment from leadership is huge. That learning curve in the beginning, yes, it does take a little time, but the more you have commitment from leadership, you're going to have more of a success rate with your entire company. Another pitfall that happens a lot with companies is they don't appoint a user and executive champion. And what that means is someone who is really devoted to learning the system, the implementation, and helping their coworkers or their partner get used to the system as well, or answer questions. And that can lead to, having unclear goals as well. So as long as you're communicating your goals clearly with expectations of what the CRM should do, then you're setting yourself up for success. But thinking technology will solve the problem, that is a misconception. Technology is there to assist in solving this problem, freeing up your time and giving you a more visual aspect to help you make those informed decisions. So there is still a piece of accountability on whoever is utilizing the platform as well. Poor planning is definitely something to avoid. You want to make sure that you're doing this in certain steps rather than trying to do everything at once, and allowing a low adoption rate. So that goes back into lack of commitment or not appointing an executive champion. You want to make sure that you have someone that's behind the implementation process to help make everyone get comfortable being uncomfortable. And how to succeed. So inspiring through purpose, explaining why you're implementing the client relationship manager, or even just yourself, like making sure you have clear goals and that you have specifically for what you want your client relationship manager to do for you. And you want to go all in. If you're implementing something like this, you can't only use it for a couple days and decide you don't like it. Like, you really need to go all in and give it a few months to make sure that it's really doing what you need it to. You can make tweaks here and there to really make it successful, and you really need to enable your people to succeed, or even just yourself. So asking all of the right questions, making sure you're doing your own due diligence, having the right tools and skills and support, and instilling, if you have employees or a partner, instilling a culture of continuous learning definitely helps in the implementation process. And giving a clear vision, roadmap on how the system is going to be part of the culture. So your client relationship manager isn't just about having organization, it does become part of the culture, because the communication leads to comprehension, which helps lead to more success from your clients or your potential leads. But that is our take on CRMs, why they're important, why you should implement them. Thank you for joining me. I'll be sending this out. It'll be on our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you on our next webinar. In October, we'll be having a special guest. Subscribe to our newsletter. We'll send that out at the beginning of every month. You can also like us on Facebook, Instagram, X, our YouTube channel, and LinkedIn. I will see you guys next time.